you can see in the structure of the word Aleph that it has in it actually 3 letters. It depends how you write it, but basically three letters. It has in it the Yud, which is the top sign or signal, and then you have the Vav, and then at the bottom you have the Daled. So basically it's it's a transformation or opening up in 3 ways of wisdom, which is the letter Yod. Okay? So Aleph is um, is the power or the force that allows human being to become Adam, meaning to become or to have the aspiration uh, to become like the qualities, or to equate themselves with the qualities of God, with the qualities that are expressed through sfirot. Okay, so it means that the absence of Aleph create an exile from knowing, from even knowing that you can ask, because one of the definition of Aleph or of Bina is in Hebrew. It's Hebrew Aramaic. It says kaima l'she'ela, means it's there, it exists for the ability to ask, or if you like, in a deeper sense, for the ability to pray for true need, of true spiritual need. So when it's being added in terms of Bina is extending itself because of a true need from Malchut, meaning from ourself, from our will, then redemption is possible. Okay? So the whole difference is actually the search or the need for truth. This is why it represents champion of all the worlds. It means the entity that um, carries the care for the thought of creation to win, or to find its expression. Okay? So this is the beginning of the word Aleph. It means that it has as well the power to to train, to break, in terms of breaking a horse or breaking an animal, meaning to break our tendency to be captivated by the will to receive to oneself. So because it awakens in us a different identity of ourself. It comes from the 4 aspects of direct light. It's the deepest quality, or one can say inner understanding, that Bina represents. So one of her expressions is Aleph. Okay, so this is how it ties together, because Bina identify, or she can see the future of the absence of the presence of the creator, or the will of the creator amongst the createe. So in her quality, she creates the bridge and the ability not to detach oneself from that from the root intention of creation, and that is a true redemption. Yeah.
Amazing. Absolutely clear and amazing.
Okay. So this is why absence is so important. Um, it means that the extension of being we call it the awakening, or for example, of the point in the heart, or you can say that the coming out of Israel from Egypt, which was not the first intention. The first intention was that Egypt will come out of Egypt. But this is what was possible at the evolution of humanity at that time. But drawing out Israel is to draw them as a point in the heart of humanity as a whole, meaning that it's going to disturb and it's going to make the whole congregations of will to receive to themselves know that ease and searching and irritating. It's a very point in the heart is not only an awakening, a spiritual awakening, which promise, illumination and bliss. It's actually foretelling struggle. Yeah, struggle with oneself, struggle with everything around you, and struggle for definition of responsibility. So the point in the heart carries, it's a promise of liberty with a very clear terms of responsibility. Okay, this is why I'm saying that it has a sense of breaking us into walking the path. It's not possible, though I know that it's against every stream in the world. It's not possible that the will to receive to oneself, the ego, truly wishes spirituality. It wishes to covet spirituality to its own end, but not to actually break itself or train under different terms than its own will to receive. So unless there is a higher intervention, there's not a possibility of actually acquiring this tselem, yeah, this face of God in ourselves. And this is the actual role of Aleph. Okay. Yes.
Where does that road go to Hokman or to Ferret or?
No, it goes from Binah, but
Right.
Binah is giving birth, you can say, to Zeranpin and Malchut, to both of them. Yeah. She's the mother or the root.
Yeah.
She's the root of, because when Bina is watching the extension of wisdom, which is the extension of the content of the pleasure and the light and the life that the creator wished to extend to the createe, she recognized that if it will continue to extend and by its own nature, then the createe will find themselves completely opposite and detached and separated from the creator. So she's sort of forming a law of how to be able to receive. Only if you actually use it, everything you receive, you use it to bestow. So the first act of miming Keter or miming the will of the creator is to actually extend oneself to others. So she extends herself to Zeranpin and Malchut.